What up, what up? IGZ boys back in the house.
This is true.
And this is the report.
This is the report.
We're going to start off with, now we know the goddamn release date of the Xbox One.
Yay, yay!
November 22nd, 2013. And that date should sound familiar to you Xbox dudes. Why?
It's the launch date for the original bad boy.
Or was it the 360?
I thought it was original.
I thought it was the 360.
Well, it was the original launch date for some of them. One of them.
One of them. Either way, it's that. And that is the Friday before the PlayStation 4 comes out. Ooh.
Before or after?
The Friday before. The Friday after. Sorry.
It's the Friday after
the Friday after, yeah. So, PlayStation comes out on the 15th. They come out on the 22nd, which is the week before Black Friday. It's going to be interesting. So, my predictions were still somewhat right.
Console prophet.
I'm the console god, the prophet, the Dalai Lama of consoles. I am him. Speaking of the Xbox One,
Gia,
they magically raised their CPU from 150 to 1.7 gigahertz.
Yes. How awesome. Very nice of you. Thank you. We needed that somehow, somewhere.
And if that wasn't enough to piss off PlayStation fans, the Xbox One can now do 8 controllers. 8.
Double the 4.
That the PS4 can do. Ooh, although the PS3 did 7 this gen, so.
This whole link bait.
This is just stuff to keep people.
Sony just pulled Microsoft down on their fucking pity war.
One firmware, that's all I'm gonna say. If the PlayStation fans make enough, it's gonna happen. One firmware change.
But I don't even. Did Microsoft really make a big? Somebody said, like Major Nelson mentioned it, right?
No, it wasn't a big deal. It's the media. Remember I told you a while ago? The gaming media has become like regular media, and this shit's gotta stop.
It's so fucking crazy.
If it bleeds, it leads. If you can find a way to make it bleed, pump fear, baby.
Like you would swear they put this shit in an announcement and pushed it out there.
Right. Like it was just a one solo thing.
Like they upped the process. It's a fucking... Yo, the shit was running on dev hardware for how long? So what? Up it.
Whatever.
What difference does it make?
Whatever. Although the first shipment of Xboxes has been seen leaving already, so that leads me to believe that...
There's going to be a firmware update the minute you turn it on.
Yeah. So, speaking of the Xbox Sony thing, going back over to Sony now, Tokyo Game Show is coming up in a few weeks or so. And it is rumored that Sony will be showing more than 50 games. 50 minimum. It's also speculated that they'll show 10 PS4 games. I'm hoping they're PS4 games that we've not seen anything or heard anything about. And the rest of it is going to be divided up between the Vita and the PS3.
So
which
let me
makes
ask you
sense.
a question. When you hear about all these games, do you ever get the feeling that they're over-promising and might under-deliver?
No. What I'm thinking, the over-promising, no. The under-deliver, yes. Because I think a lot of these games are indie-based. And we've been getting the indies a lot of love, but it doesn't make up for what we are buying or spending money for right now.
I think indies, being special in indie world is far and few.
It's great for the indies.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to be special. Because there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you can't sell me on next gen with indie shit.
Right. It was going to happen anyway.
They're like killing B-list games right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When I said under-deliver, that's exactly what I mean. Like,
Right.
if you tell me you have 10 AAA titles the first year, you're like, oh shit, that's impressive.
Right.
But I feel like only like 2 of them are AAA and the rest are just like fucking 6 and 7 rated games. Like, I'm not wasting my time on that.
Right. So,
Alright.
it'd be interesting to see what this actually pulls off. Bringing it back down to this gen. Saints Row 4 passes 1 million in sales. 1 million units sold. Congratulations to those guys. They came out late August. It's only the first week in September, and you guys done 1 million. That's good. That's a good start. You haven't even been out a full month yet.
You think that was their target?
I think originally, yeah, but not under new management, not under the new publisher. The new publisher probably had a higher number, but at the same time, I don't know what they did with Saints Row 3 because then they put out the fan edition one, and who knows what that sold. But it had to be a big number for them to do that in the first place.
They're pushing.
So, we'll see. EA, those sly guys, them.
bitches.
has come out and said, no, we're not favoring Microsoft over Sony. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to believe that. Looks like it to me. Outside looking in.
You are on the outside. Nah, this is something, like I said before, this is something goes way back to the 360 days.
So fuck that, son. You don't give FIFA for free day one to Xbox One users.
That is some more shit, because
in Europe.
I would like to have FIFA. I have nothing against FIFA, actually. It would be nice if I could. So what do I get for free, Madden?
Like we're not launching our, PS4 out there. But, it's smart on Xbox half. Not smart for EA.
You
but, favor for a favor, right?
You ain't trying to play.
And now exclusives are now back on Battlefield 4 for exclusive DLC.
Yeah, why you ignore my question?
Would you ask?
You trying to play Pro Evolution Soccer?
Nah, son. PES can go somewhere, son. I'll take it back to winning 11, then we can talk.
That was Konami?
No, that was them too. That was them too.
EA?
No.
Oh, Sony?
The same company that made Pro Evolution.
Carry on, sir. What you hate?
So I do believe that they're favoring. Can't tell me nothing. Shout out to Titanfall, who's also going to be on a 360, which is under EA.
Activision never came out and said they wasn't favoring because they
Come on, son. They can't.
They fucking
Proof is in the pudding.
So Call of Duty 3 was ready like day zero of Xbox 360.
Son, but hold up. So how y'all get DLC that came out like a month to 3 months before it came to PlayStation, son?
That was kind of rough.
Favorite, son.
That was kind of rough.
Cahoots. And now the dudes that created Infinity Ward, that created Call of Duty, is now Respawn Entertainment, which is now under EA, which is Titanfall exclusive. Come on, son.
It's in the game.
Whatever, son. Activision has come out and defended their year-to-year Call of Duty releases. And if you are a consumer, you might be like, robble. If you are a business consumer, you understand why it comes out every goddamn year.
I didn't hear this. Please proceed. What?
Basically, there's such a huge demand for the game that they can make one, and it keeps fresh because there's 2 studios working on it. The even numbers are the odd numbers is Infinity Ward, which is the original creators, although they on Respawn now, and then the odd numbers is whoever else. And it is true. They have 2 communities running wild on Call of Duty, and they share some of those same users.
More like 3.
So, yeah, it's like 3 communities.
Or 4 if you count the single player.
True. But either way,
I buy it for the single player.
I buy it for the single player. I don't care who's working on the multiplayer that year. So, but it makes sense. If you can sell these numbers every year, each year they said they was doing a new record. And either way, the billions that they're selling unit-wise, you think I'm going to give a fuck about your money? You already spending it.
Yo, my man. Why you got no love for Street Fighter, though?
Son. Street Fighter is bullshit. You can't sell me the same exact game with the same exact characters.
What you think Call of Duty is?
Call of Duty's different.
My M16 been my M16 since
right.
2005.
But where your Halo at?
Nah, you know.
Where your Pick 10 at?
You know.
Yeah, nah, so I ain't trying to hear that, son. I ain't trying to hear that. And, okay, so what's the new stages in a Street Fighter?
I don't know.
Yeah, you just get 1 or 2 characters. So we paying this whole disc for new characters for features that should have been in the very first Street Fighter. Fuck Capcom, man.
You're angry dude when it comes to Capcom.
Son, it's bad business. And Mega Man has to go fucking Kickstarter and under a new name? Come on, son. Come on. That's more worse than Nintendo and the Kid Icarus thing, son.
Nintendo's still around.
I hear that they are.
Yeah.
That's all I got for the report, people.
That's it, man. Fuck Capcom.
Fuck EA, too.
Fuck EA. Fuck Activision.
Shout out to DICE. Let us know if you want us to touch Battlefield 4 video, our opinion on what's up to date.
There's a lot going on. I don't really feel the need to talk about that shit. Just give me the game. I'll rub my mouth when I get it.
I got one more thing to say. Ridge Racer free to play is coming soon. PlayStation. And I think a Dead or Alive is too. That's it. That's all I got.
I'm going home and play the Payday B.